Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in tech circles lately: Steve Wozniak's take on AI. Now, if you're like me, you probably heard about this and thought, wait, the Woz isn't impressed with AI? I mean, this is the guy who co-founded Apple, a company that's practically synonymous with innovation. So, when he says current AI tools are unimpressive and largely disappointing, it's worth pausing and really thinking about what he's getting at. Here's the thing: Wozniak isn't just some tech skeptic. He's a visionary who's been at the forefront of technological revolutions. So, when he speaks, it's not just criticism, it's a perspective rooted in decades of experience. What makes this really interesting is why he's disappointed. In a recent interview, Woz mentioned that AI lacks focus and understanding. Personally, I think this hits the nail on the head. We've all been there, asking an AI a question and getting back a wall of text that's technically correct but completely misses the point. It's like asking for directions and getting a lecture on urban planning. Sure, it's impressive that AI can generate coherent sentences, but coherence isn't the same as comprehension. And that's the crux of Wozniak's critique: AI doesn't get us. It doesn't understand context, nuance, or intent. It's like a parrot that's learned to mimic human speech but doesn't know what the words mean. One thing that immediately stands out is Wozniak's comment that AI-generated text is too perfect and dry. This is something I've noticed too. There's a certain lifelessness to AI writing. It's polished, but it lacks soul. It's like reading a report written by someone who's never felt joy, sadness, or curiosity. And that's what Wozniak's getting at: AI isn't human, and it doesn't try to be. It's a tool, not a companion. From my perspective, this raises a deeper question: do we even want AI to be human? Or is there value in its objectivity, its lack of emotion? I'm not so sure we've fully grappled with that yet. Now, let's talk about Wozniak's point about AI replacing white-collar jobs. He admits it's possible, but he's skeptical we're there yet. And here's where his commentary gets really insightful. He argues we don't understand the human brain well enough to replicate it. What this really suggests is that AI isn't just about algorithms and data, it's about understanding consciousness, emotion, and intent. Personally, I think this is where a lot of AI hype falls short. We're so focused on what AI can do that we forget to ask what it should do. Should it replace human jobs? Should it mimic human creativity? These are questions we need to answer, not just as technologists, but as a society. What many people don't realize is that Wozniak's critique isn't just about AI's limitations, it's about its potential. He's not saying AI is useless, he's saying it's not living up to its promise. And that's a crucial distinction. If you take a step back and think about it, AI is still in its infancy. We're in the equivalent of the 1980s of personal computing. The tools we have now are primitive compared to what's possible. So, when Wozniak says AI is disappointing, it's not a death sentence, it's a call to action. It's a reminder that we need to aim higher, to push the boundaries of what AI can be. Finally, let's address the elephant in the room. Wozniak's comments come at a time when tech CEOs are hyping AI like it's the second coming. Nvidia's Jensen Huang, for example, recently claimed we've achieved AGI, artificial general intelligence. But here's the thing: Wozniak's perspective is different because he's not tied to a bottom line or shareholders. He's free to speak his mind, and that's what makes his critique so valuable. In my opinion, we need more voices like his, voices that challenge the status quo, that remind us to think critically about the technology we're building. So, where does this leave us? Personally, I think Wozniak's take on AI is a wake-up call. It's a reminder that technology isn't just about what's possible, it's about what's meaningful. AI has the potential to transform our world, but only if we approach it with humility, curiosity, and a deep understanding of what makes us human. And that, to me, is the real takeaway here. What do you think? Is Wozniak right to be disappointed, or is he underestimating AI's potential? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts.